Has Big Mom finally turned on Kaido and shown her true colors? Find out more as we review One Piece, Chapter 1011, The Code of Sweet Beans. Sweet beans, bro! Now, this chapter is a fun time because it's the continued pandemonium that has raged on. Big Mom comes flying at Kid and Killer with her new homie, Hera. Yes, I think that Prometheus asked Big Mom to make him a girlfriend, and that is a living ball of lightning. And Big Mom goes in on Kid and Killer with a mega attack called Fulgora, which just decimates the side of Onigashima. And whether it be because of the attack or simply that Kid's power was no longer in range, the box that was holding Zeus has weakened, so he tries to go after Mama, and Law tries to take Zoro and just be like, okay, Straw Hat, you handle things up here. I'm taking Zoro downstairs. So he pops off with Law, Zoro, and Zeus. I know word's good. They all pop underground. Meanwhile, despite the beating that Kaido received, he's just like, man, I can tell you're enjoying yourself. Because of the more precarious the situation, the bigger the smile. So Kaido's having that we're not so different, you and me kind of moment with Luffy, because it's just like, man, you're giving me quite a beating. I like that. Keep it up, kid. So they go in on each other. They have the Yonko moment. You know that moment whenever two Yonko clash and their strike sends out waves just emanating off of them. It is so intense. Like, this was a heaven splitting moment. Luffy is on that Yonko shit officially. Meanwhile, Kid and Killer, they got knocked the fuck through the friggin' walls. They are on the third floor of Onigashima. And as various forces of Kaido run up on them, Hawkins comes in because he wants that smoke. He wants that smoke. And, Kid tries to be like, you traitor, okay. Of course you'd be running around with them still. And Hawkins says something that, honestly, I'm not surprised he takes that perspective with it. It's just like, look, I was betrayed by Apu just like you. The only difference was I didn't want to get involved in a fight that I didn't think I could win. So, I can understand that there's two sides of the faction. You either fight and end up getting your ass beat, or you join them and get your ass beat somewhere down the line when retribution comes for you. However, the massacre soldier killer has decided that he will be the one to fight Hawken here and now while Kid goes after Big Mom, still trailing that massive pile of junk that he's got with him as the various Kaido forces follow after him. And as Hawkins unleashes the full might of his straw abilities, he's just like, well, thanks for that. I don't think I would have had a chance with two of you backing each other, but with just you, your odds are at 92%. Tori Kamazo, which actually kind of makes me wonder, is that killer's real name? I'm really wondering that. It probably isn't, but even still. But Killer's just like, fortune favors the bold and all that, so you can take your luck and go to hell. So I really do love the intensity that we're seeing with Killer, but it's yet another matchup coming down the pipeline. Meanwhile, with the other matchup, specifically the series where We have Tama, Komo Nami, and Usopp facing off against, or should I say, running away from Page One and Ulti. Page One has actually managed to grab on to the back of the Komo and is trying to go after Usopp and Nami. Yeah, but it's obviously he's kind of like, this is getting a little too much. But Nami and Usopp are desperately trying to whack at Page One. Just every cheap shot that they can take. But as they go along, Tama is just trying to tell Komainu, or whatever the thing's name is, says they're Komochio. Komochio? Okay, Komochio, there we go. And it's just like, okay, we just need to get to the open stage with all the fighters that Speed, the horse chick, was able to get on their side. They should be able to have an entire legion to themselves. But that Nami and Usopp, they're determined to take this guy out. Because they know that Tama's getting a little scared. They don't want to worry her too much. So Usopp brings out his special attack, Green Star, Firework Flowers, and it actually manages to knock Page One back. But it's pretty intense. It's not the kind of attacks you want close up. That's the thing. Usopp's whole thing is long distance. And with Page One being so close by, it's just like, okay, this is a little too intense, but they managed to knock him off, and then he brings out his next special attack, Green Star, Exploding Pine Cones, where he just launches a whole bunch of pine cones on top of Page One, and they just explode all at once. It's pretty intense. But Page One is just still coming after him. This dude is durable as a motherfucker. But things take a turn from bad to worse as Big Mom comes roaring in like a fucking kaiju. And whereas Nami and Usopp are freaking the fuck out as Big Mom recognizes a cat burglar and the long nose, Straw Hat's crewmates. Thomas just like, oh, it's Olin! And Big Mom, as Prometheus puts it, goes into mother mode. As apparently with small children, she tends to be a little bit softer, which might be also a result of her being raised by Mother Carmel. Young children she has a soft spot for. So she especially has a soft spot for Tama because of the whole situation with the Oshiruku and Okobore and what was it? Also Osuru, yeah, Kinemon's wife and all that. So she's actually kind of thankful and knows that Tama helped her out when she had her memory loss and all that. So it's actually kind of a sweet moment. But then Tama reveals that Okobori Town was burned to the ground by Hold'em because they had given up all their food to the samurai for the big raid against Kaido, and Kaido's forces burned the place to the ground in retaliation. So Big Mom has this whole moment. It's just like, they gave me the last of their Oshiruku, and they burned the place to the ground to a town that was kind to me when they didn't have to be. So as in comes Page One thinking, okay, Big Mom has cornered them, make sure they don't get past, I'm gonna take these guys out. Big Mom's just like, okay, you guys, y'all are a bunch of clowns. How dare you? How dare you do this to people who are kind to the likes of Big Mom? And she decks Page One with a hockey-filled punch. And I think it was Conqueror's hockey infused as well with the way that the punch goes off. So it's just like, yo, that was intense. And Page One gets slammed into the ground. I really do believe that that punch was infused with Conqueror's hockey. Because, I mean, honestly, it makes sense. If anyone would have that ability as well, it would be Big Mom, because we've been shown that the Yonko, they have this ability. She has all the various different forms of hockey. So to be able to deliver such a decisive blow against page one is just like, yep, there it is. There's the attack. So I'm is Big Mom on our side? It's kinda hard to say. I wouldn't hold my breath on that situation because as it's just like, it might have just been in the heat of the moment, because everybody else is surprised. Kid is just like, okay, that sounds like Big Mama over there. Zeus is just like, it's Mama, she's alive. And Ulti, who we know has a tendency not to give to fudge if you're a Yonko or not, I feel like she might just try to go in after Big Mom, and we know she's not gonna be anything. If the likes of Yamato can take down Ulti, well, take down. They never completely took her down, but if the likes of Yamato can take down Ulti, I think Big Mom will handle Ulti pretty well. It sucks we're on break another 2 weeks of waiting for One Piece, man. Oda, dude, take like a month or something. Like, gosh, dang, man. You don't have to try to get this finished. Take some time, bruh. Get like a backlog or something. But regardless, it was an intense chapter. It's good to have seen that the whole situation with Tama and Big Mom and Big Mom's amnesia actually paid off to some degree. There was some sort of a sense of closure with that. It's unfortunate that honestly Usopp and Nami weren't able to be the ones to take down Page One and Ulti, because it felt like this was their moment to really do something, to really show what they had. But unfortunately, at every turn, everything that they had just kept being brushed off. So it all amounted to nothing in the end. Oh well, maybe they'll get another chance at a proper fight, but I'm kind of doubting it at the rate things are going. But we're still getting a matchup, so you never know. Somewhere down the line, maybe Page One isn't completely down for the count, but I feel like that just speaks to how Nami and Usopp shouldn't be the ones to take this dude down. It's all very unclear, but tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think that Page One is down for the count? Will Big Mom completely be on the side of the Straw Hats, or was this a one-time, you get one, because I like you, Tama, yet this is your one, you get one free hit and that's it? Or will Big Mom go on the rampage against Kaido's forces? And what about Kid? He's eventually going to arrive and try to take on Big Mom. Is he going to be able to do any damage against her? We'll just have to wait and see. But give me your thoughts and theories, and please like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, or don't. I ain't your daddy. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.